the world, serving 64 million people a day. And McDonald's used ECS to build home delivery for McDonald's food in 4 months using microservices on ECS. The cloud-native microservices architecture lets the platform scale to 20,000 orders per second with less than 100 milliseconds in latency. And they now can offer open APIs for providers like Uber Eats for food delivery. And that is all built on containers. So we've taken the container model one step further with Fargate. Fargate is a compute engine for ECS, and it takes away entirely the need to think about servers or clusters. And so with Fargate, all you do is focus on your application. You don't deal with any infrastructure at all. And that lets you spend more time building and less time managing servers. Right now, AWS Fargate is running tens of millions of containers for customers every week. Now, last year, we launched EKS, which is a managed service that allows you to run Kubernetes, but without the hassle of building, managing, and updating Kubernetes masters. EKS is, like ECS, tightly integrated with all aspects of the AWS platform. And that's why AWS is the best place to run Kubernetes. We're not doing it alone. We're contributing back to the Kubernetes community and working with our partners to make Kubernetes easier to use in the cloud for everyone. EKS is also certified Kubernetes, ensuring compatibility with the latest versions. When Orange España, the second largest mobile operator in Spain, wanted to move from a monolithic on-premises services to microservices, they turned to EKS to manage a newly developed Kubernetes container-based architecture. With EKS, Orange España has automated deployments and sped up release times by 45%, which means they can try out and experiment with new strategies like blue-green and canary releases. McDonald's and Orange España are part of a rapidly growing community of customers using containers on AWS. The third category of compute is one that we pioneered when we launched Lambda. Lambda offers an event-driven computing model that's integrated across the AWS platform. So, for example, we have many customers that use Lambda with Amazon S3, so that when you add an object to storage, it triggers a Lambda function to process the object, very commonly done in data lakes, or to kick off another business workflow. Lambda integrates with 47 different services. It lets you run your code without provisioning or management of servers, and it ends up being your central hub of event-driven processing when you're building the serverless application. This is really where you see this depth and breadth, because you have nothing to think about for infrastructure. There's zero focus on it. All you focus is your Lambda function and the value that you're bringing to your business. Now, Spain is the second most visited country in the world, and I can understand why. And tourism is one of the pillars of the Spanish economy. NH Hotel Group is one of the 25 largest chains in the world and operates hundreds of hotels across Europe, Americas, Africa. NH Hotels built a PCI platform based on AWS Lambda. They call it the PCI bubble. And what it does is it connects the central reservation system for NH Hotels with online travel agencies like Expedia and TripAdvisor. And it was built in 9 months, half the time that NH Hotels would have taken to build an on